Necessity is the mother of all inventions. A broken twig was the first ever implement used by man in agriculture. Later, based on need, farmers started inventing various tools and machineries, which helped them to save time and labor in their farming operations and also contributed to increased productivity. The farmers of Anjetti in Krishnagiri district, Tamil Nadu, are making agricultural implements indigenously to suit their own needs. These local implements, costing anywhere between Rs 300 and Rs 4,000, are made using locally available trees like bursa tree and bamboo. The agronomic practices from plowing to harvesting and threshing are done in a lesser time and cost using these locally made implements. Plowing implements: wooden plow and iron plow. The wooden plow, which became extinct in many villages, is still in use in Anjetti. This plow, which is entirely made of wood except for the share, is used for shallow plowing without turning the soil much and also to form ridges for sowing. Iron plow, a modification of wooden plow whose entire body is made of iron except for the wooden shaft pole, is also in use for the past 20 years. Since the shaft in iron plow is fixed at the base of its body, it facilitates deep plowing, turns and mixes the soil well. Apart from this, the weeds in the field get buried and decomposed easily while plowing. If the shaft gets blunt, it can be changed and replaced easily. Leveling implements. Palookas. Palookas is in use in Anjetti for the past 60 years. Palookas consists of a body, handle and tines, all made of wood. Commonly used palookas have either 8 or 10 tines with a spacing of 10 cm between them. Palookas is used in broadcasted finger millet field immediately after sowing to enable the seed to get optimum depth for germination. It is also used in the field twice before sowing using seed drill. Palookas pulverizes and loosens the soil, levels the land, and also removes the weeds in the field. This facilitates easy sowing using seed drills. Thadukai. The stems of commonly available plants like bamboo and Lantana camara are used to make thadukai, a mat-like structure which runs 6 feet in length and 5 feet in breadth. This can be pulled over the land either manually or using bullocks. Thadukai helps to level the land for removal of bigger stones and also facilitates proper closure of finger millet seeds that are sown. It can be used both in broadcasted as well as line-sown finger millet field. Since the weight of tadukai is less, additional green weeds are tied above the main frame to support easy leveling. Timi. Sandy soils are often very loose and do not support germination. Also, the porous nature of sandy soil create a beneficial condition for root grubs to burrow and damage sprouting finger millet seedlings. Traditionally, before 100 years, the farmers used to run goats and sheep over such soil to harden the surface and facilitate germination of seeds. Deriving the knowledge from this, farmers of Anjeti invented Timi, a wooden roller of 6 feet length and diameter of 1 feet. Rolling Timi over the land hardens the loose soil and also levels the land.
நாங்க அந்த காலத்துல இருந்து பூர்வீக காலத்துல கொல்லை வெறிச்சு ஆடுங்க மெரிச்சு வைப்பாங்க. இப்போ இந்த காலத்துல ஆடுங்க கிடைக்காது. அது போய் கேட்டு அவங்க வாடகை கேட்பாங்க ஆட்டுக்கு, வெள்ளாட்டுக்கு. அதுக்கு தான் இது ஒரு யூஸ் பண்ணலான்ட்டு ஒரு ஐடியா பண்ணி எங்க பெரியவர் மரம் கொண்டு பொருசு மரம் இது கொண்டு இது கார்பெண்டர் கிட்ட எல்லாம் செஞ்சு வச்சு இதை நாங்க 2 மாடு கட்டி ஓட்டுனா நல்லா மண்ணு நல்லா அமைப்பா உட்காரும் சமமா. புட்டி நல்லா சிறு புட்டி இருந்து எல்லாம் உடைச்சிடும். நல்லா சமமா பழச்சன்னா நம்மளுக்கு குட்டை ஓட்டுறதுக்கு நல்லா சமமா தெரியும். அதுல ஒரு ஆரியும் கூட ஒரு ஆரி கூட ஃபைலரா வருது. நல்லா ஆரியும் நல்லா முளைச்சு நல்லா பயிர் நல்லா செழிப்பா நல்லா வரும்.
However, nowadays it's not in use as sowing is done mostly using seed drill. Seed drill is widely used by the farmers of Anjeti for line sowing finger millet seeds. A seed drill is a sowing device that precisely positions seeds in the soil and then covers them. The commonly used seed drill has a hopper connected with 4 to 6 iron or plastic pipes, which in turn are attached to a main wooden body. The wooden body has 4 to 6 hollow bamboo tines through which seeds get placed in the soil at 20 centimeter distance. Seed drill ensures line sowing to maintain optimum plant population, facilitates other intercultural operations like thinning, weeding and earthling up operations. Using seed drill hence helps the farmer to save labor, time and money apart from increased productivity. Jadai. Jadai is a simple tool which has a 2.5 feet long hollow bamboo stick above which a hopper is fixed. It also has a small wooden plank tied to it with a rope. Jadai is used for sowing into crops like red gram, field bean, castor, cowpea, in finger millet or groundnut fields. This is used for time immemorial by the Anjeti farmers. Using Jadai along with wooden plow ensures that plowing and sowing occur simultaneously, thereby saving time. Nowadays, Jadai made of tin sheet is also in use. Weeding implements. Ekutai. Ekutai is a weeding implement and is in use in Anjeti for more than 4 decades. The body, handle and the shaft pole of Ekutai are made of wood, and while the tines are made up of iron. Usually 4 to 6 tines of 50 centimeter length are fixed in the wooden body with a spacing of 10 centimeter between them. It is used for removing deep weeds from soil during first plowing and also for first weeding in groundnut crop. Normally, if 10 women laborers are needed to weed 1 acre of land, 4 women laborers are sufficient if this weeder is used. The cost of weeding gets reduced very much when ekutai is used. Blade harrow or wall ekutai. Wall ekutai or blade harrow is a modified version of ekutai which can be made using the same body of ekutai by removing the two tines in the middle. And then a long blade like iron plate is welded below, adjoining the remaining two tines. Wall ekutai is used before sowing finger millet to remove newly grown weeds, which may germinate using existing moisture.
இந்த வால் குண்டு எதுக்கு யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம்னா 2 சால் 3 சால் உழவு எடுத்துட்டு அது விறப்பு நேரத்துல அதிகமாக களை வந்துச்சுனா அந்த களியை போக்குறதுக்கு வந்து உழவு ஓட்டினா புது உழவாயிடும். அதனால இது ஒரு தாரம் ஓட்டிட்டு அதுக்கு மேல்பட நாங்க பழுக்கு ஒரு சென்னை அடிச்சிட்டு அப்புறம் தான் ஆரி விடுவோங்க. அது வந்து எங்களுக்கு நல்லா இருக்கும். எப்படின்னா இந்த களை அது இந்த பச்சை பில்லு அதெல்லாம் வந்து கிளீனா அந்து போய்டும் அது போட்டா.
After weeding with wall ekutai, palookas is also used, after which follows the usage of seed drill. Kuttai tindu. The number of tines in kuttai tindu varies from 2 to 6, based on which its usage too varies. Kuttai tindu resembles ekutai, except that the tines here are very closely spaced with just 2.5 to 3 centimeter gap between them, and their length is shorter than the tines in ekutai. The tines are much flatter at the end. Kuttai tindu with 6 tines and 4 tines are used in line sown finger millet after 15 days of sowing. The implement, when dragged crisscross in finger millet field, removes excess seedling to maintain optimum plant population. The weeds grown in the field also get removed during the process. After thinning using kuttai tindu, tadukai is drawn to remove the weeds and excess finger millet seedling that are uprooted by kuttai tindu. The kuttai tindu, which has only 2 tines, is used for weeding and earthing up operation in groundnut field. Threshing implement. Stone kundu. For threshing finger millet, stone kundu carved out of a single rock stone is in use in Anjati for the past 4 generations. This stone roller is of 2 feet diameter and 1.5 feet length and weighs over 100 kilograms. For thrashing harvested finger millet stubbles, this stone roller is dragged using a pair of bullock. So finger millet crop can be thrashed in a day using this stone kundu. There is no wastage of stubbles while thrashing by this method, which ensures more feed for cattle. Indian agriculture is in the hands of small and marginal farmers who contribute for a major share in the country's food security. Highly fragmented nature of their land holdings often forces them to spend more on production. The rain-fed farmers in Anjati have understood that using costly modern machineries in their fragmented land holdings is impractical and uneconomical. On the other hand, growing problem of labor unavailability, uncertainty of rainfall that necessitates timely agricultural operation pushed the farmers in Anjati to look for locally made low-cost implements. Today, these farm implements have become central to their farming. The story of Anjati farmers demonstrates how the local wisdom of farmers could bring self-reliance in technology, which shows the way to farming communities elsewhere in the country.